Welcome to today's video, guys. My name is Bob. I'm a motivator, uplifter, and an author. I have ebooks, link in the description, or you can go to www.booksbybob.net. Go check out my books. Today's video, we're talking about time. Talking about the usages of time. We're talking about how you can allocate your time better. We're talking about how you can use time as a you can use it as a catalyst, for whatever you want in your life. We're talking about how you can use time, how you can decide to put time, no gloves, how you can use it as a catalyst, how you can start to use it as fuel for whatever you want in your life, how you can start to use it as a tool versus rather than just as something that just passes by. First off, let's understand what time is. Time is everything. Time is point blank period. Time is you. Time is seconds. Time is minutes. Time is hours. Time is the passage of life. Time is life. Time is breathing. A breath is time. You may have one breath at a time, two breaths. Either way, time is. That's all time is. Time is. Time will forever be until you're not here anymore. Then time is not anymore. So we understand that time's all around us. Understand that time is indefinite. There is no stoppage of time. There is no cap on time. There is no there's no set amount. There's no set amount of time that you have. Before it's all gone. No, time is. As long as you're breathing, you're in time. You're in the the realm of time. You're in the what is it? As long as you're breathing and you're alive and you're up, you are in the box of time. So now that we understand that time is everywhere and that time is everything, now we're talking about how to properly use it. How to use time to boost your life, to boost your ventures, boost your state of being, your state of living. Okay. So now that we understand that time is everywhere, time is everything, time is every living, waking second. Even when you sleep, you're in time. But if we're just talking about waking seconds, we're talking about when we're awake. Understand that we just have to approach time. We have to approach it like it is. We have to approach it using what it is. We have to approach it acknowledging exactly what it is. We have to approach it acknowledging what it is, and acknowledging that it's a tool, acknowledging that it's that time is, it can be used for anything. Acknowledging that it's a catalyst for success. It's a catalyst for building. Acknowledging that time is a catalyst for building. So when we acknowledge that time is a catalyst for building, we acknowledge that time is what is needed to build, is what is needed to create. Then you start allocating time towards whatever you want to build and create. That's when you start using it as a tool, and you start using it as, for what it is. You start using time. You start seeing it for what it is. You start changing your vision. You understand? Once you start realizing that time is a tool, and it is a tool that enhances. It is a tool that can be used. First of all, understand how much time can be wasted. First of all, understand how, since time is, you've been in time since the beginning of existence, and you will continue to be in time. Understand how time can be wasted. Understand how it's easy to waste time. We're in time. It's easy to waste it. It's easy to do things that just, and it's not really wasted either, bro, because it's like we still living, we're still here, so it's not really a waste of time. But understand how time can go unnoticed. Understand how much time can pass without you knowing. You're watching a 2-hour movie, or you're going to sleep for 6 hours after you just woke up. These things. Understand how time can pass unrecognizably. Understand how time can just get away from you. That's it's not really a waste of time, because we're all living. So it's not really a waste of time, but it's a waste of time. If time is a tool, to get to where you want to be in life, to get to build whatever you want to build, and you were talking about time as that tool, then you can waste time very easily just by not realizing that it's a tool, just by not realizing that that time is everywhere, it's all around us, and it's a catalyst. Just by not realizing that time is a catalyst, we can waste a lot of time. Okay, so now we discussed about how in order to make use of time. Oh, we're talking about the uses of time. So in order to use time, in order to use it as a tool, we understand that we have to allocate it. We have to we have to allocate the time. We have to allocate it, and we have to really come at it with a purpose. We have to come at our time with a purpose. We have to be purposeful when allocating our time throughout the day or throughout whatever. We have to come at it with a purpose, because without purpose, we will continue on like we're continuing now, just going through time without realizing that we're wasting it, or that we're not using it properly. We're not using it to its fullest capacity. You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand that time is a catalyst. That time is a catalyst for building. It's a catalyst for manifestation, for achievement. It's a catalyst for these things, but only if we decide to allocate the time towards it. Only if we decide that, okay, this is what's going to happen. Only if that's really it. Only if we decide that that this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this amount of time for this and this amount of time for that. I'm going to allocate 3 hours of this day, to creating this opportunity, this business. I'm gonna you start allocating time. You start respecting time. Once you start respecting time, it'll respect you back. That's probably the key. We have to respect time. We don't respect time normally. Normally we're not time respecters. We're time wasters. We're time wasters. We waste time simply by being, simply by just existing. We're wasting time. And it's, like I said, it's not a waste, because everything is, bro. Just because you like to binge watch Netflix shows, that does not mean you're wasting time. You're enjoying your time. You're experiencing your time. Just because you are consumed by entertainment 24/7, you're enjoying your time. You're enjoying it. This is for the people who want more. This is for those who want more, who want more, evidence in their life. They want to realize what is going on. It's because you have not realized that you are in control, and also you have not realized that you're not using your time wisely. You're not using your time wisely. You're not allocating your time to make sure the holes are nearest to outside. Make sure the holes, you're not allocating your time as best as you could. You know what I'm saying? There we go, like this. And that's okay. It's easy. Like I said, it's since time is all around us. It's very easy to not use time efficiently. It's very easy since time is all around us, bro. We are time. We are living in time. So it's very easy to misuse it. It's very easy to just take it for granted, But with this video, I just wanted to express that if you start allocating time, you start coming at time from a tool perspective. You start coming at it with respect, and you start coming at it with authority. You start commanding time. You start shaping time. You start shaping your days, shaping your life. Coming at time as a tool. Then things start to change. You start to realize, like, wow, I've been misusing this time all along. I've been just swinging life all along. I haven't been using it as the catalyst that it is. You know what I'm saying? Because if you are using it as the catalyst that it is, if you start using time as the catalyst that it is, you understand that you have infinite possibilities in this world. You understand that that whatever you want, whatever you decide, it's just a set amount of time away. It's just a set amount of time away. It's just a set amount of time away. It's a set amount of time that you need to allocate to something to get to wherever. You know what I'm saying? Um, understand that you know, I, mm, yeah, like when we decide to see time in a different light, when we understand that time is all around us and every breath is time, and we just start to allocate it towards specific goals, allocate it towards specific things that we want to build. Allocate that time, dedicate that time. Respect the time enough to respect what you allocated it for. We start to do that. Essentially, we can't lose, guys. Essentially, we cannot lose, man, because losing is not a factor anymore. Now it's this amount of time is getting allocated here, and that's how it is. Now it's just you can't lose anymore once you start respecting time. You start respecting it for what it is. You start respecting its principles and the values that time hold. Because we've been going through life, in a state of time is just there. It's just it's just something that is. We have never even defined time. We never defined it. We never even defined what time was for real. So without that definition, you can't respect something you don't even understand. You can't respect something you don't even know what true, you can't respect it. How could we respect something we didn't understand? You know what I'm saying? How could we respect something that we didn't know what it actually was, We can't have any respect for it. We haven't even given enough respect for it to understand. We haven't even tried to sit in it for a little bit and understand what it actually is, understand what it entails, what it holds. But now that I've given you some definitions, and some practical practices you can do. Now you might be on the side of you might have a new look on time. You might start to respect it more. You might start to allocate it. You might start to use it as a catalyst for building. Use it as a catalyst for achieving. Because that's all it is. That's all it is. Time is whatever you. When we realize that time is all around us, it's really whatever you want to make it. Whatever you decide to make it. Whatever you decide to That's really it. It's whatever you decide to make it. Whatever you decide to say, okay, I'm gonna spend time doing this, or I'm gonna spend time doing that, and then you start to think about your future. You start to think about different. You start to think about like I said, your future. You start to think about okay, this if I put this amount of time in now, in the near future, I'll be here, just because of the time I spent here. So yeah, that's this video on time and the uses of time and what the uses of time and the meaning, the actual definition of time, what time actually is and what it can be used for in your life. So I appreciate you for watching this video. Thank you. I appreciate you. My name is Bob. I think I'm gonna come up with. I don't like that, but I am a author, motivator, uplifter. Shop my ebooks. Link are in the description. Or you can go to www.booksbybob.net and purchase my ebooks. Also, I have a Discord where I'm just building a community. Link in the description as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. I appreciate you for watching, and I love you. I bring nothing but harmony, peace, and joy to your screens, and you guys mean so much to me. You don't even understand, especially those who comment. Love you guys. Peace.